Hear you.
What's your next act?
You know, I'm going to be. This is again a theory. I think every one of us has a decade in which to excel. Okay, this is a crazy theory of mine. And some of us excel from the years of 0 to 10. We're really a cute kid, and we're nice. No, I'm serious, dead serious about this. We have, and by 10 years old, then we become teenagers and gawky. And 10 to 20. Where you go and you develop in the teenager, the big thing in high school, but then suddenly, the next thing you know, you're working at a gas station. Again, not to put it, but people have a decade. I always saw my decade from 40 to 50, where it's going to be that's the big earning decade, the decade where things are really going to happen. And I got to tell you, I'm going to be 50 in September. And but I got to tell you, I always saw that 40 to 50 was the big earning years, and it really did happen. And it was not easy because the first couple of years, remember 9/11 and all that, the business was this close to being bankrupt a number of times. So it was one thing to say, "Wow, this is the way it's going to be," but it actually happened. But I think 50 to 60. I think my decade was 40 to 50. But I do think 50 to 60 will be. That's nuts, but remember this: it's either going to happen or you're going to say, "Oh my God, what an idiot." But 50 to 60 is going to be the star decade, where I'm actually going to, it won't be that much revenue generating, but it'll be more public facing at a bigger level. And then from 60 on, it's goodbye. I'm going to just completely check out and say, just become a recluse in New Mexico. So, I laugh about my wife and I have been to Santa Fe. It's one of the most idyllic places in North America, and we think that's going to be the place where we're going to be. But I think 50 to 60 is going to be the year. And again, it may sound nutty, but if it does happen, they thought it was crazy when I said 40 to 50 was going to be the revenue generating years. 50 to 60 is going to be the star year. And how you be writing stupid books and all that, or running a company, I don't know. But
are you on the circuit?
I've always been. I've been speaking since I've been 20. So yeah, I'm on the circuit big time. But in the States and in Canada. But there's a million schmoes on the speaking circuit. Believe me, I cross them all, and I'm one of them. But there's a difference between being a schmo on the speaking circuit and being something that people actually listen to. So we'll see if that happens. I just really do think that there's a market for someone who is outspoken and has a bit of business sense and can have a bit of fun, because it's all so dull out there. So maybe the time is right. I don't know.